Hello students, welcome back to Social Studies class. I hope that you all are totally fine at your places. Okay, so as you can see that we are here with the Social Studies class and we were discussing Great Indian Desert in our last class, and we have just completed the introduction of this lesson. Today we are going to read more about this lesson. Let's see that what are the topics which we are going to cover in this video today. So students, as you can see here, that first of all we are going to discuss that recall the last learnings. So we are going to just talk about the last things what we have read, and the introduction part. We're just going to recall that thing again so that you can have a little recap. After that, the geographical location of Great Indian Desert. With the help of map of India and the map of Rajasthan, we will understand that where does it located and what are the other things located around it and the neighboring locations. After that, we will talk about the life in the desert region of Rajasthan. Okay, so we will talk about that how is the life there or in the desert area. Under that heading, we will cover up the population, that how much population is living in which area and different aspects of it. Then we are going to read about the farming, that where we can do the farming and what kind of farming is available there. Dresses, okay, dresses of the people who are living in desert, which kind of dresses they are wearing. After that, the language, which is what they are speaking, okay, for communication, and the festivals which they celebrate by being in the Thar Desert or the Great Indian Desert. After that, we look at that what kind of tourist places are there and how the tourists are very much attracted to the Great Indian Desert, that is Thar Desert. Okay, so these are the things, students, which we will going to cover in today's video. So for this, please watch the video completely. All right. So students, let's read out that what we have learned in our last class. There will be a very little recap of those all things. So we have got to know that it is in the west to the northern place lies the Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. We just got to know that about its dimension. That was 800. It is 800 kilometers long and 500 kilometers wide. Okay, it covers the major part of Rajasthan, and the land is partly rocky and partly sandy. Okay, so these are the things which we have read. After that, we also got to know that to the northeast of Thar Desert is a Satluj River basin. Okay, there is a Satluj River basin to the northeast side of the Thar Desert. To the south is a salt marsh known as the Run of Kutch, and the south of the Great Indian Desert there is a salt marsh, that is the Run of Kutch. Okay, to the southeast is the Aravalli range of hills. Means on the side of southeast there is a range of hills, that is Aravalli. Okay, and the desert is extended into West Pakistan till Indus River basin. Okay, so it is extended till the boundaries of Pakistan, where till the river basin of Indus. Alright students, so we have discussed climate and vegetation part also. So let's see it again. The climate in the desert is extreme. It means the temperature is quite high. During the summers, the days are hot and dry. Okay, so during the summers, the days are hot and dry. Means as you know, the desert are the driest place or the arid place which does not have water. As the sun sets, it becomes cooler. Okay, this is because the sun heats up very quickly in the day and cools down very fast at night. So what happens? We have discussed the behavior of sand here, that the sand loses its heat very quickly and gets up heat very quickly. Okay, so in winters the days are pleasant, means the temperature is bearable during the days and the nights become very cold. After that, there is a vegetation part, that there is very little rainfall in the desert. There is very less rainfall, means limited rainfall is there in the desert. Not many plants grow in the region because of the sandy soil and the lack of water. Because soil has got a sandy soil and the lack of water, and because of that we see very less vegetation or very less plants grows there. You can see only a few scattered bushes or thorny shrubs. Okay, there are a few streams which fill up only when there is a rain. Okay, so there are only few streams of water which we can see filled with water during the rains only. Okay, and there is a severe shortage of drinking water for the people who live there. Now there is a shortage of water for the people who are living there, okay, and that problem is quite serious. So students, you can see here that behind me there is a map of India and it is the northern part of India. Here you can see that the Himalaya range is here, okay, and the Ganga river is just coming out from here, and different rivers are also coming out from here. One of the river is Satluj, this is also here. And when you just focus here on this part, you can see that this part is the Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert, which is quite dark yellow in color. And when you see that, yeah, so you can see for a few points are there: Jaisalmer, Jodhpur, and Bikaner. Okay, so this, as we have discussed, that this desert is like surrounded by few things like Rann of Kutch, Aravalli range, and the Indus River basin, because it is extended into the boundaries of Pakistan as well. As you can say that 15% of the whole desert is in Pakistan and 85% of the desert is in India. Okay, so here you can just have a look of the geographical location of Great Indian Desert. So the Rann of Kutch, which is the salt marsh, means here this part is continuously flooded with the sea water, which is salty in nature, and that's why this desert extends up to this limit also. So this is all the location of the Great Indian Desert or our Indian map. Okay, you can see that it also touches the boundary of Punjab and Haryana. Okay, and somewhat the boundaries of Gujarat also. So this is the geographical location of the Great Indian Desert. So students, after discussing the geographical location of our Great Indian Desert, now our next thing which we need to discuss is the light-free desert region of Rajasthan. Okay, so light-free desert area of Rajasthan is very hard due to the shortage of water and the dry sandy soil. Okay, as you know that without water the life is quite very difficult for us to live, and the dry sandy soil which does not support the vegetation or the plantation there. Okay, as few crops can be grown, many people rear camels and cattle such as sheep and goat. Okay, so we can only see few crops, not all the crops, and many people rear camel, means many people just have camels with them. Okay, they just take care of the camels, and cattle such as sheep and goat. Okay, so they just keep these kind of animals for traveling. Okay, as we all know that camel is a ship of desert. Okay, now sheep and goat for the purpose of milk and meat. Okay, so these are the purpose of people for keeping these kinds of animals with them. Now students, when we talk about the population of Great Indian Desert, so we have to go through this. The population in the desert area is small. Okay, it's very less, and you know that situations are not compatible for surviving life. Most villages in desert come up around the places where the water is available, right? So it's very exact, like obvious thing that where the water will be available, most of the people will be living there only. Okay, as a result of the shortage of food for themselves and the cattle, many people keep moving from place to place. Okay, so because there is a shortage of food as well, so a lot of people and with their cattle they keep on moving from place to place. Okay, now the such people are called nomads, and that point of people we call them as a nomads. Means the people who keep on wandering in the search of food and different things. So the nomads of the Thar Desert are called Banjaras, and the nomads of Thar Desert or the Great Indian Deserts are called Banjaras. These are very few cities. There are very few cities in the desert region. Okay, like Jaisalmer, Jodhpur, and Bikaner, as I have already marked you on the map. I have made you see also. So these are some of the important cities in the Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. Now students, let's talk about the farming pattern of the people who are living in the Great Indian Desert. So in areas where the water is available, millets like jowar and bajra and the wheat are grown. Okay, so where the water is available, we are able to grow the jowar and bajra. Okay, and wheat as well. The Indira Gandhi Canal, which starts from Satluj River, provides water to parts of Thar deserts. So there is one canal which is around 650 kilometers long, and it is providing water to the whole desert area. Okay, which starts from the Satluj River basin and which provides water to the parts of Thar desert. These areas have now become green and the farmers can grow a variety of crops, and because of that canal, maximum part of the desert got water availability, and because of that growing crops is possible there. Let's talk about the most common topic of the desert, that is the ship of the desert. And you know that the ship of the desert is camel. Camel is the most useful animal in the desert. It can withstand the desert heat, walk easily on the sand, and live without food and water for several days. Okay, so as we all know that there is a scarcity of food and water both, and but the camel has the quality that it can survive without these two things for a longer period of time. Okay, and it also withstand the conditions of the desert like heat, and it can also walk easily on the sand. Alright, so it is therefore called the ship of the desert, and because of all these reasons we call camel as a ship of desert. Okay, today the modern road link important cities in the Thar desert and vehicles run on them. However, the camel still remains an important means of transport in the region. Okay, it is used to carry loads, pull carts and plug fields. Okay, as we know that some of the parts are able to grow crops, and in those areas they are helping in plugging the fields also, means camel. Okay, also it milks and meat cereal as food for the people. Okay, now it serves as a milk and meat for both, like we get both this as a food for the people. Okay students, so students, after discussing about the camel, means the ship of the desert, now we have to discuss dresses of people, what kind of dresses they are wearing in Rajasthan, the great Indian desert. So the colorful or the bright colored clothes are very much popular among man and women. So the traditional dress of the women is ghagra and choli with a odni to cover the head, means they just use this odni to cover their head. Men wear dhoti kurta and a colorful turban. Okay, you must have seen the turban and you must be aware about the dhoti and kurta. Okay, in the language and the festival, Hindi and Rajasthani are the main languages there. Okay, as you know that Hindi is our national language and Rajasthani is the language of that place. Like people speak Rajasthani also there. The main festivals celebrated in Rajasthan are Holi, Diwali, Eid, Dussehra, Gangaur and Teej. Okay. After that, if you look about the scope of the tourism in Great Indian Desert, so tourism is an important industry in the state. Means it's a very important industry for that state. People from all over the world come to Jaisalmer in Rajasthan during the desert festival. So a lot of people visit there during the festival okay, desert festival. Old forts and historical monuments in Rajasthan are a great attraction for tourists. Okay, so these all are things are great attraction for the tourist. Means these things attracts the tourist a lot, and the Jaisalmer is one of the good location over there. So students, this is all about our lesson, the Great Indian Desert. Okay, today we have just completed the explanation part of this lesson. So in our next upcoming class, we will discuss its exercise and the question and answers. So till that time, please watch the video completely. Watch it again if you want to just understand the things in more detail. Till that time, take care, stay at home, stay safe and keep learning. Bye bye everyone.